Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Twisted Coin. How we doing out there, cupcakes? It's windy in the front garden. And you, Westcliff Koi Pond, I see you. Just get across, give my man Ronald McDonald, give him a like, give him a subscribe, drop him a comment, tell him the Twisted One saying, yeah, I know it will tickle him pink. Well, to say I've let things go a bit out here is an understatement, so we're going to rectify that. Toot sweet. I've already started taking down the furniture. Yeah, the chair. It's got to go over in that corner, and I've got to start breaking that scooter down because it don't fucking work no more. And like I say, all this wood is going to get chopped up, taken down the farm tomorrow. But I've got to get a fresh bit of wire. In fact, let me spin you around. So yeah, I would say my balls need a trim drastically. I've got to do a bit of work on Susan's plums. Jasmine has gone absolutely apeshit, and I think I'm going to have to get the hedge cutter out and trim that this time. And I want to get some wires on my acers now. I've split the two so I can get them trailing down. That one is dying off. It usually does about this time of year. This thing, I just don't know. I really don't know. It's one of them ones that have been grafted on, but yeah, they end up hybridizing and going funny. So, and the other thing is, I forgot to get rid of all this fucking shit again without kicking the shit out of my jasmine. Whoever possessed me, whatever possessed me to put it in there in the first place, I do not know. That's this thing. Fucking creeper or Virginia creeper or something like that. It's choking my fucking jasmine. The thing is, it grows so fucking fast, and its main root base is pretty much where the fucking jasmine has started growing down here as well. So it's grabbing hold of the right one. Without, no, I didn't. Without damaging my jasmine. So yeah, we'll come back to you shortly because I've got to get some more wires on there and then get that trimmed because that is going to, because it's starting to throw out new life all around the bottom, which is what I want. I want it to fill out and fan out. So yeah, zoom it out a bit and you'll see what I mean. So this one needs to stay here for a minute, and I need to get this one pulled down. So that one there pulled down, and then that one in between. So in effect, I've got to twist them, and then I'll get in there with edge cutters, and it will look absolutely wicked. I've got to get a new post so I can hang the gate that Tony bought me. But yeah, all this darker colour here, this is all, and we pulled it all out completely. But yeah, the jasmine needs a bit of a trim. But yeah, I've got to get rid of this fucking red creeper shit. So yeah, hopefully the rain stays off. Under the wind, can't do with the rain because I can't finish what I finished. So yeah, let me put you down and I'll come back to you in a bit. Well, my little fruit bats, that's 10 to 8 and that's me done out here for today. Table and chairs is gone. My balls have been trimmed. I'll have to attack this lot on Saturday, weather permitting. So yeah, let me have a quick spin round. Still got a barbecue area bit finish off there. A bit of stoning to go in front of the grass there. That to level off, get the new gate in, rebuild that, and get a nice little patio set. And the balls are looking nice and trim. Oh yeah, baby. So yeah, I'm going to go and chill, and I'll probably pick you back up Saturday when I attack this lot.
The next day.
Down in a blaze of glory. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Trusted Koi. How are we doing out there, cupcakes, on this glorious Saturday afternoon? And you, Brand Family Koi Adventures, I see you, and I saw him earlier as well. It actually got me up this morning. I turned up again, damn sight earlier than what I thought he was going to turn up, especially after having a bad night on my meds. But we had a good old hour or two, good chat. Sent him home with an extra fish for his boy. So yeah, little shit nicked both of my apples. No, I gave them to him. The 2 apples that I scrumped from the where the car park is at the farm. There's a house there that's nothing to do with the farm, but the apple tree. I just picked 1 or 2. In fact, I picked 2 and I didn't get to eat 1. But love him, cracking lad. Both. Oh, I forgot his name now. Oh, I'm sorry, little man. But yeah, get across to Chris's channel, give him a like, give him a subscribe, drop him a comment and tell him I sent you. He will love it. Well, I've attacked the Virginia Creeper crap, and I think I've got most of that out. I've managed to get the extension lead to a certain point, so I'll be able to use the hedge cutters on the inside, but I think I'm going to have to use the old snip, snip, snip ones on the outside, which is... I'm not looking forward to that bit because my shoulders just don't like the movement. If we sit down here, we'll be in the shade then I can... That's better. But yeah, I hate that Virginia Creeper, and I've been cutting it down to the soil. The fucking thing keeps coming back like Billy O. But yeah, let me spin you around. It's a bit late in the day now. It's 20 to 6 and we're going to be going live in a couple of hours. But if we have a day like we've got today, tomorrow I will look at getting the last bag of mortar mixed up and getting this corner here cemented in place so I can get the tabletop, which is these natural stones here. I said tabletop, it's just so you can put stuff on food wise and whatnot, bridging that gap, because that is actually Susan's mum's. This is our one, and with this one I've also put a slab behind because it's always warm behind there and keep stuff warm and everything, but just needs me to finish that bit off. I got to take a few of the bits out here, solidify it up, and then I want to get a couple of beams across to sit the stone on, and then we'll cement round it. But that's the plan for there. That one doesn't need touching. This one's going to need, when I do jasmine it, these are going to need some wires because we're going to have it drooping over. I don't want it getting any higher than it is, so this whole section will be bent down, as will the bottom. These ones I will then twist to come round because I want this area clear. I'm going to have to cut a good chunk of this out, and I might even have to end up turning that into a little bonsai. This one doesn't seem to shoot up much higher than it is. I don't like that butterfly there. We'll put that somewhere else. It can go there for a minute. That's better. But yeah, this little one just doesn't seem to grow. I wanted to throw out some new growth so I can continue trailing it down, but it's been like that for the last couple of years, that one. And as we all know, and my balls are all nice and trimmed. And I want to get a few bits of wire on some of these as well. And bend them about. And I've also got one in the back garden that I've got to start, so I might actually do a bit of that on camera. And then we've got to find a nice little patio set. I've got to rebuild that planter, taking the top layer of clay out so we can put some compost in there and get some more flowers in there. My other tree for some reason has died, so that's going to have to come out. And like I said, I've got to get a couple of wires on the eucalyptus, and then curved shape with the hedge cutter, give it a trim to encourage the rest of this new growth we've got down here. I am going to have to bring out the feather duster to get rid of all these cobwebs. Look at it. And then I'll have to go around taking off any dead. But yeah, that needs wiring down. We've almost got a quarter circle screen sort of thing. I'm just gonna, I want to stretch it out so it comes all the way across. Eucalyptus is good for keeping away gnats and stuff like that in the summer. But yeah, that's enough waffle, I think. Well, wrong way round, Vincent. That's better. Right way round, Vincent. Well, that's just been two absolutely awesome video chats. Two on the bounce, one after the other. Chris, you know I love you, brother. Do me a favour, guys. Get across to Stubbs Aquatics and give my man Chris Stubbs, give him a like and subscribe. Tell him the Twisted One sent you. He's in a pain at the moment. We know he is a pain, but he is in a lot of pain at the moment because he's had to have a shoulder operation, and has now got it infected, so he can't do jack diddly squat at the moment. So go across and give him some love. And then I had a nice video call with my man Alex. Hopefully he's going to join us this evening on the live, but that's me a bit happier now I've chopped that back because it's going to encourage the rest to grow. Just got to finish the last of the cleanup over that side, and then I can get some wire on this one, and then that is me roughly at a point to say that's it for today. And then look at that side over there tomorrow, because I am gonna have to take the fence panel out because the dry stone wall bed that I've made has blown out slightly, so I'm gonna have to take the fence panel off, go round there with a lump of 4x2 and a lump hammer and straighten it all back up and push it back into my side as far as possible. That's the only way I'm going to be able to do it. And then at the same time I'll then go round the fronts of these and I'll straighten all these out, well, where I haven't got plants coming through. The new one over there needs it big time because that's had plenty of time to settle down now. My shoulder is aching. Let me spin you around and change arms. So yeah, it's the jasmine all trimmed at head, or should I say fence height, which will encourage it to grow. But as you can see, that sidewall was straight. So yeah, I might have to do a bit of rebuilding and a bit of banging and a hefting and humping and swearing and cursing, but we will get it back in line as best we can. And then what I'll have to do is I'll have to spin the fence panel around and then pull against it then to get it back in place. But yeah, I do like my jasmine hedge. Fall over the out. You are going to cause me to break my neck one of these fucking days. You don't care, do you? No, you just want to go outside because you're seeing I don't know. You can stay. Sit. No, you stay. So, yeah. I do like, well, as you know from Mars. Well, I told you to sit. No, you sit down. And you stay and wait. As you know from Mars, I do like using a hedge trimmer. Next, I've got to get this one wired and sorted, and then we can call it a day. Come on then. So yeah, that's where we're at, and I got to get this bugger out. This fence post has got to come out, so I can get a new taller fence post in for the new metal gate that's got to go on there. Don't you go wandering off too far. Come on. Right, you've had your sniff. In. Right, I'll come back to you when I've finished tidying up. Well, that's me done out here for today. I've got some wires on them. Now you can see, I'll zoom out, you can see what I'm aiming at. I'll now get the cutters on there and give that a curve. I do want to take it down a little bit lower, but you know what I mean. Still need one more wire, two more wires, one on here and one on here. And then that's done. Then I've got to move on to that one there, but I'll probably do that tomorrow. That's just going to have to be cut out, because if I pull that out, it's just going to decimate the bed. I have tried pulling on it, so I'm just going to cut it and plant round it. So yeah, I will see you in about 50 minutes live.
Tomorrow.
Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Twisted Koi. How are we doing out there, cupcakes, on this glorious Scorchio Monday afternoon? Well, I didn't get anything done yesterday, and I haven't managed to get a great deal done today either at the moment. Yeah, just wasn't feeling it yesterday. Wasn't feeling it at all. Yeah, just wasn't feeling it for quite a few reasons, but not all of them are relevant to koi, so we won't go down those rabbit holes. But one thing really does get me. I don't edit my videos. I put everything together on an app, and everyone that's asked me, I've shown them exactly how I make my videos, and a lot of them now actually use the same app that I do to create their videos. And you know me, I will reply to every comment made. I don't delete comments. But what gets me is, why do people feel the need to make a comment on your video, then get a reply or a response, and then delete their comment? So yeah, just does, it's just one of the things that just blows my mind. Anyway, guys and girls inside the, I better shut them. Because I'm just about to switch that back on, otherwise I would have been pumping water into my sunk like a silly bugger. Oh, hang on, I'm gonna have to put you down because I've got a call coming in. That was our Rafa from Crazy for Koi and Goldfish. Hopefully we're going to visit in Rafa one day this week. We're not going to tell you exactly what day, because we're going to keep it a surprise. But we've also, this weekend, I've got the Koi Haven mud pond harvest event, and we will be there Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So there will be plenty of video and antics from that. We are hoping to go live, as in the Saturday night live from the event, which should get pretty manic. Now, the front garden, I know there's stuff out there that I got to do, but right at this, well, in fact, I actually took the big bivvy out the front to make sure it's going to be big enough for the pair of us for the weekend. And I got, oh Jesus Christ, I managed to get them together and then sort of like roughly open it out and say, yeah, that'll do, before I had to. Honestly guys, there is a 10-degree difference in temperature between this front garden and the back garden. It is unreal. It is super fucking scorchio out there, and they do say that it's going to be super scorchio this weekend, so whew, it should be good. We got Perky going. I know Perky's going. I know Perky's camping Friday and Saturday night. Can't wait for a couple of nights on the beer and that with. We say I'm not on the beer. They're going to be on the beer, and I'm going to be recording their antics while they're getting drunk. Normal service has resumed on the main pond, as in its clarity. I can see the bottom with no snow. Yeah, as you can see, all looking good. Top up will be running at the moment because I've done a double clean on the Tempest. That I do every day, irrespective of how often the drum doesn't come on. And the drum itself now is going off every sort of like 35-40 minutes now, so better than every 10. That's for sure. Yeah, they're doing great. They're doing good in there. I've been trimming this again, and I've been dropping it down the fronts of the trays, and it is actually starting to grow, so that's going to come up and out over the front of the trays on there. And I've done the same over here, you see. So everything I cut off, I just drop in there, spray a bit of water over and just leave it. But you can see 2 days ago I cut this, so I didn't do anything sandy. So Saturday I cut that, and already you can see new growth. You can see the difference in colour on the new growth. So yeah, it's coming. Like I say, that little system's going to be bulletproof once it's fully mature. And these in here are doing what they do. Beautiful Ginra in the tuber. And there is a hell of a weight of fish in there, guys. And all I'm running that, all that's keeping that going is an easy pot of Tempest and a bloody good shower. Mature with plants, can't beat it. And I guarantee you, if I was to chuck some food in now, they will be all over. In fact, let's do that. What are you mooching for? Oh yes, they are eating well. And they are growing well in there as well, irrespective of the amount of water. So, on that note, guys and girls, I am going to put you down, because my next job is to get this plugged in and start getting out of as much as I can of this old grout, so I can get the new grout put in and I can put that job to bed. So yeah, come back to you very shortly. Well, my little fruit bats, it looks like rain stop play. Literally, I've just grabbed the bucket and the grout and everything else. The gaps are looking great, but yeah, now it decides to start raining. Let me spin you around. So yeah, got all the gaps done. There's a little bit down there, but I was a bit twitchy bum getting the multi-tool around that window. So I will be putting a screwdriver in there and scraping a couple of bits out. Pond is back to normal. Hey kiddies, they all want something to eat, that's their problem. But yeah, as I was saying, I've got it all the grout removed, old grout removed. Let me say, I've got the new grout and the tools out, and now it decides to start raining. So on that note, I think I will knock it on the head here before I go and feed these. In fact, no, we'll feed them now. They can have some BSF. BSFL. Black Soldier Fly Larvae. From Chubby's Mealworms. Betty just comes out of the water. She's like, gimme, gimme, gimme. She has put some body on this year, I'm telling you. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, on your way out, like, share, subscribe, and all that shemazzle. I've been Twisted Koi. You lot out there, you know you're great. And if we don't see you tomorrow, we'll definitely see you Wednesday. Ooh! No, it can wait till the next video.
That's all, cupcakes!
Yes, makes it all worth it.